round 10 tips, and last week we'll start that in a second. But I'm actually proud of myself. I got more than 5. I got 6. Oh yeah. So yeah, the Cowboys beat the Bulldogs. The Dolphins beat the Storm. Raiders beat the Titans. New Zealand beat the Eels. The Roosters beat the Broncos. The Rabbitohs lost to the Knights, and the Tigers lost to the Sharks by a mile. And then yeah, the Panthers did end up beating the Seagulls in a pretty good match, actually. Yeah, wasn't terrible. Okay, so let's move on to round 10. Here we go. So the Dolphins take on the Bulldogs. I think I'm going to have to take the Finns here. Dolphins just haven't been playing very well. They're both at 11th and 12th on the leaderboards, as you can see down here. So they're both not doing very well, but it's a Dolphins home game, so I'm going to have to take them. I'll say they'll win by 12. I don't know why I'm doing the margin, but hey, I'm doing it. Moving on to the Friday night games, we have the Roosters to take on the Titans. Shouldn't even be a close one. Roosters should absolutely demolish them. Yeah, nothing else really to say about that one. The other Friday game is the Cowboys and the Eels. The Cowboys are actually going very well, so I'm going to have to take them again. Eels, they're down in 15th, so they're like going to not win. They've got to be nowhere near winning this one. It should just be a Cowboys masterclass. Moving on to the Saturday game, we have the Knights to take on the Dragons. Dragons aren't beating anyone, so the Knights are going to win that one. The Rabbitohs and the Sharks. Ooh, this one could go either way, but I'm going to have to take the Rabbitohs. I just think they're playing very well this year, and they could genuinely be a grand final contender. Yeah, not too much else to say. The Seagulls take on the Broncos. Only because it's the Seagulls' home game, I'm going to have to take them. I haven't looked at any of the teams or anything, but yeah, it just looks like Seagulls should win. It's their home game. But this one could also go either way. Just like this one, Storm West Tigers, only because it's the Storm home game. I mean, the ladder says the polar opposite of that, but it's a Storm home game. It's about time they stand up and show why they've been in like the top 8 the past, or let alone the top 4, like the past 10 years. I feel like they've got to show why they were there, and this year they have fallen off all the way down to 16th. And you know it's bad when the only team below you is the Dragons, and the Titans are above you as well. I probably should have said that. But anyway, moving on to GIO Stadium, it shouldn't even be a close one. Once again, it should be a blowout where the Panthers absolutely demolished the Raiders. And the week's bye is the Warriors, so they get a bye this week. Good for them. So the Dolphins to beat the Bulldogs, Roosters to beat the Titans, Cowboys to beat the Eels, Knights to beat the Dragons, Rabbitohs to beat the Sharks, Seagulls to beat the Broncos, Storm to beat the West Tigers, and the Panthers to beat the Raiders. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I'll submit those, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.